Hi there, welcome to Chillin with Corinne and Ash. I'm Ash,
I'm Corinne.
and we have a guest named Dan. Hey Dan, how are you?
I'm well. Great
Good.
to be here.
Yeah, I know. So everyone is so excited to talk about the beer virus that's going around.
The beer virus.
Yes.
Oh, the coronavirus.
Yeah, I'm tired of giving
Yes.
it a name because I feel like as soon as someone says it, they're gonna go, "Oh,
Right.
get away from me!" And it's like we need to really, everyone, just chill. First of all,
We're gonna chill.
Yeah,
That's what we're doing. We're
'cause
chilling.
90 to 80% of people are recovering. Yes.
I love that. 90 to 80%.
Well, I start with the big one, then work down to that little one because I say it is 90. It was 95, but 10%. But the point is, people are recovering. Yes, those who are immunocompromised, they are having a harder time. But if we wash our hands, drink hot water every 30 minutes, wash your clothes, wash your house, give a little social distance, we will get through this. So,
It's interesting. I think that when we talk about the coronavirus and we talk about the information that's on the internet and how, we're always been given so much information, turn the TV off.
yeah.
Like, seriously, don't listen
Yeah.
to that all day. I think that's got to be the biggest thing. I was listening to it every day, and I was wondering why I started eating junk food. Well, that would be why. It's like, oh, it's okay for me to eat that chocolate bar. It's like, hold on a second. I don't normally eat chocolate, and now all of a sudden I'm eating chocolate.
Yeah.
So that it creates a hypnotic state of fear.
Yeah.
And so even for myself, who's been practicing hypnosis for a very long time, TV is very hypnotic, and it creates, and every time you start to overthink something, you kind of like spin it in your head, and it's creating a literal hypnotic state of fear.
Mm-hmm.
So turn the TV off. You're in isolation. If that's what you are, go outside. There's nobody that says you can't go outside. We've had some beautiful weather. I mean, 14 degrees, 15 degrees, gardening, doing those kinds of things.
Only during quarantine. We have rain every other year. Pourquoi? Like I tell you, like the most beautiful days, and you cannot go to the parks. You cannot go out.
You can go to the parks.
Well,
you can go for walks.
You
can go for a drive. There's nothing that says that you can't do any of those things. So, it really is about, we kind of think that we're isolated, but isolation doesn't mean stay in your house and be grumpy and watch TV all day.
That's true.
Now is the time to start to heal. Now is the time to start to do things that you've always wanted to do. And so get motivated, get doing some things that actually allow you to feel better, and don't listen to the TV all day.
Yeah.
I listen to the news at 6 o'clock or whatever, 11 o'clock, because you do need to keep apprised of what's actually going on. I don't think ignorance is not bliss.
No.
It just creates more fear. So having that information, I think, is good, but not dwelling on it to the point where you think that you're going to lose your house and and if you've lost your job, whatever, like thinking of all those negative things. This could be a really positive thing too. And I don't want to minimize the dangers of corona, because they're saying it's not a very nice disease. So I don't want to minimize that. I want to maximize the protection for our first responders. I have a daughter that is a first responder, and she has children. And so I think we need to pay attention to our first responders. It is important to have that respect for them, and to just say, hey, whatever, but to really show that respect for the people that are in the hospitals, the nurses, the doctors, the paramedics, the firefighters, and the police officers who are their best to support us, and to do that social distancing and making sure we're not such a big thing on the hospitals and our medical system, so that we're responsible. Some of us have to go to work for whatever reason. And if you have to go to work, there's certain things that you can put in play that make sure that you're not going to be a risk, and not going to create more risk by going to work.
Yeah.
Really, just being mindful is really important, and staying alert.
Yes.
So Dan, in Port Alberni, that's where you're from, what are you noticing about your own community that's there?
What I've been noticing with my own community is basically everybody's in a state of sort of paying attention to the conditions that are happening within our world, but I just been noticing, a lot of fear, a lot of confusion, um, and a lot of unknown. So,
Yeah, for sure.
that's what has been happening in my community and most likely most of the islands. So, you know,
Probably the entire country is we
yeah,
don't know what's going to happen. We've never been in a situation like this before.
Yeah.
And so it can be fearful. Fear of the unknown is a big thing.
yeah, that's
So
what.
we're going to talk a bit about what's happening on Monday night because we
Mhm.
want to make sure that's really
Yeah.
important. That fear of the unknown is something we're going to actually address on Monday
Yeah.
night in our meditation of healing. So this is a by donation meditation online that's going to happen. We've been doing meditation healing circles since 2004 is when I started doing my own. I've attended meditation circles since 1998. So, it's been an interesting thing, this meditation. Now we add hypnosis to it, getting rid of the anxiety and really supporting a community of healing as opposed to a community of fear. And
Mhm.
so this meditation class is going to happen online. Go to useminars.com on Facebook or on useminars.com on the website. And this afternoon, we will have a little thing where you can just sign up to get that invitation so that you know where to come.
Mhm. We also got the coaching
Oh,
starting
yeah.
this
So
week.
the coach's
Yeah.
journey.
Woo!
Now's the time. If you ever wanted to be a coach, if there's ever a time that you wanted to help people and
Mhm.
you wanted to really make a difference in the world, now is the time to actually make that step because online processes are escalating. Everybody just seems to know it's natural to go for therapy or for, for support online. So now's the time to actually get into that process if you really do want to help people. We have a hypnotherapy program that's going on right now. You can still actually join if you wanted to, because it's
Just started.
Yeah. And then we have the coach's journey, which is also a really cool program because it actually teaches you how to coach people, how to support people, how to recognize what's going on for them before they even know what's going on for them. This program has been successful with so many people. It really is an amazing, you learn a little bit of hypnosis because if you can't relax your client, they're not changing anyway.
Nope.
They're just going to stay in that fear. So this is a great time. In 8 weeks, you have more tools in order to support and to actually help. So by the time we're out of this whole thing, you'll be helping in the reconstruction of our country in a way that could actually be really positive, which to me, I think is so important. That's why I started this business, is because I wanted to help people in a way that actually got results. And Dan, you've taken the coaching program. You were part of the journey class. What were your two views on these two processes?
Well, from my own experience going through the coaching program, what I noticed was many things that I was working on for years. I was able to process them and resolve them in months. And I've been noticing that using this program with my clients as well. They are getting huge results in a very short amount of time, which I find truly amazing.
I love that because to
Yeah.
me, coaching is about results.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
even sports coaching, I mean, they're looking for a result, usually the win, but we're looking for the win in people. And so the win for them might be very, that's quite extraordinary. And Ash, what are your thoughts?
So the one thing I like about it is that it actually is a change agent where you can have the results that you are looking for. And with this coaching program, it's not just, I want $100,000. I want to meet the love of my life. I want this. It's, I'm committed to trusting, accepting, or loving myself. So if you sat there and took trust, say, for example, or love or accept, and if you were more of that in your life, what would your life be like? What would you have if you loved yourself more? If you loved yourself more, would you work at that shitty job? I'm going to swear, that shitty job that you don't even like. You'd rather, and you would probably like isolation from these coworkers. Hell yeah, because I don't like them anyways. So if that's what it is, and you're like, you know what, or we're going through a huge change where you're not even sure your job's going to be there when you're back. Imagine being able to be a coach, because thousands upon thousands of people are going, what am I going to do now? And now they need guidance. This is the time to find that guidance, to find what you want to do. And this is a time to actually begin anew. Maybe 2020 doesn't look like the way we wanted it to. Remember we were in 2019, people? Do you remember? Oh, 2020 is going to be the year. Okay, this 90-day trial, 2020, we want to return. Can we go back? Because this sucks. And hey, you know what? Mother Earth is healing. So there's so many positive things going on right now, but people are so focused on all the negative. And so with this coaching program, let's shift that to the positive, because the positive is where you're going to make change, where you're going to get results, where you're going to be the person that you want to be and help those. So you learn how to be a coach so that you can help coach others. And that is what we need in this world, my friends. Anyways.
Yeah, well, it's very true. I mean, we definitely.
Oh, I touched my face. I'm done.
Go wash your hands.
I gotta go. Be right back.
Go wash your hands.
Exactly. Anyways, but yeah.
You know, the whole process is that we are all in this together.
Yes.
And the focus needs to be on how we can go to solution to the situation that we have in front of us.
Yeah.
And so if that is our intention is to look for those solutions and to build those solutions, you know, then we're all going to be all right. It's all going to be fine. Whatever it is that we are going through, you know, really, when you think about it, it's the most unprecedented time that we've ever had on the planet. Nobody has ever seen this before. Mm-hmm. So when it is about going through this aware too. And sometimes we want to like bury our head in the sand, even though we don't even know that that's what we're doing. And we want to make sure 2020 is remembered not for what we didn't do, but for what we did.
Yeah.
And so the coaching program really does support people who want to help people. The hypnosis program really helps people who really want to help people change and to be in a state of solution as opposed to a state of the problem. And I think that really does focus. So we invite you to come to Monday night.
Yes.
The meditation class. It's definitely going to be about healing the planet, safeguarding our first responders, safeguarding our elderly, giving that support and actually helping us to be aware of what's actually needed. Because sometimes if we're just stuck in our house, we don't know. But to be open to helping and to be open to being a support. And then just calming our own minds down and to reassure ourselves that we're okay, that it's all good, that things are going to get, they might get a little worse than what it is right now, but it's going to get better too. The same thing of this too shall pass is true. Everything changes, including Mother Earth right now. And so I don't know if there's anything else that we need to talk about, but this is Chillin' with Corinne and Ash. And it really is. Thanks, Dan, so much. Is there anything else that you want to talk about, to bring up?
Well, you know, with everything that's going on in the world and this new shift, you know, this is a great time to really invest in this program, because you know, whatever we focus on grows, and we really want to focus on making that shift to a higher level of living healthy, and as well as the planet, you know, making shifts to support this planet in a healthy manner as well too. So I do believe, you know, we are in a huge shift, and it's exciting times, even though people are experiencing a lot of scarcity. And it's, you know, to shift that to where the gifts lie in this. And it is an exciting time for sure to make these shifts. So
And you also, probably people have a little more time too. And it is about really focusing in on who and what is important to you. I know for me, family is really important. My inner circle is very important. The people that I, you know, have had in my lifetime for a long period of time. And it really is connecting with them. And, you know, if they're the most important people in my life, how do I treat them? And it's about recognizing that. And again, just being mindful of the people that are around us and being mindful of the people that are of service to us and those that we can be of service to. So I'm going to leave it at this. We're going to come back again next week. I hope to see you on Monday night. It will be a great event, I'm sure. And if you're interested in the coaching program, I'm easy to get a hold of. My phone number is 778-552-3000. Really easy to get a hold of me, or just email me at Corinne@uacademy.ca. It's spelled CORINNE. If I don't know, stay well.
Yeah, be kind to one another, and just honestly, make a fort. Make as much fun as you can.
Favorite fort?
Yeah, just build a fort. I'm going fishing this afternoon only because my primary function is I need to find food, and so I'll go fishing. But no, actually, I just really want to go fishing. But just go out and enjoy. This is the time to really find things that you enjoy and go be out in nature.
Nature is great.
Nature
Nature's
is so recharging. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Bye for now. Take care.
Bye,
Thanks,
everyone.
Dan.
Bye.